Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I am back for more Elden Ring. So obviously last stream we went here and went underground. We came up over here where we followed this path all the way to the Colosseum, where I essentially got my ass handed to me because unfortunately we were nowhere near strong enough to deal with the challenges at hand. But anyway, we're going to move on from there now, and we will come back to that when we're a bit stronger, and then we will get the accessory that we were looking for. So right now, I am over here at the Forsaken Ruins. We're going to follow the path all the way down to here to get this map fragment here, and that will get us to the bottom half of the map. And then from here, we're going to make our way over to here, because that's where the Selenia tunnels are. And I'm going to go ahead and do that cave in order to unlock the bell bearing that we need to start purchasing the Sombering Smithing Stones 1 and 2. So I'm going to place my waypoint there for now, so that we've got a rough guide route. And let's get cracking. Have been here before, back when we first got our hands on the great sword that we're currently using. So we already know that this area is a little bit on the hostile side. It's a really hostile area, what with the birds and the dogs. They do tend to hit like a truck until later on when you're a bit more leveled. Persistent, I may have to turn and kill it. I'm really hoping to avoid that if I can. Since I'm trying to save time. There now, not too far to go, just got to follow this path now. Jump with them, unless we want to get turned into a hedgehog. Let's grab this. No time for you. Be wary of him, he is a very powerful dragon, and his choice of attacks: Scarlet Rot Breath, which acts like a poison, only it works 10 times faster. The only thing I could say that would be an equivalent to it would be the Toxic out of Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. So we now have the bottom of Khalid now revealed. Down here is the boss fight for the area, but we'll deal with that later. Now when we enter into this area here, we need to be careful because there's a lot of Scarlet Rot down there, but if we tread carefully, dodge the majority of it. And also, if you are on your horseback, you should not be affected by it either. You can literally just run straight across, as you see what I'm doing right here. However, if say you've got other players that are with you and they're trying to help you with stuff, there is a boss down here as well somewhere. There are bits and pieces down here that you can use essentially as stepping stones. Oh, great. Lousy blooming emeralds. There's no way on God's green earth that was a player. Not a chance. And if it were, wow. Okay, let's try that again. Hopefully without being invaded this time. That is actually something else as well that really started to annoy me with these games. Like, obviously, I get that evasion is part of the game. However, I kind of feel like they should have given us the option to turn that crap off. Some of us just want to enjoy the story of the game, exploration, and all that crap. And I kind of feel like they should have put a button in that says you can turn off the ability to be invaded, because the problem is, like, obviously, to get help you have to be human, but if you're human that makes you vulnerable to being invaded, so it's a double-edged sword. So ideally what they needed to do is put something in that says you can only summon but not be invaded. I think that would have been more preferable. I guess they saw fit not to do that. And then they took it one step further, because then people thought, well, then I just want to summon, I'll stay non-human. And in some of the games, creates one that way, fine, although so you can be invaded even when you're not human. So it's like, great, nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. A little bit annoying. Now and follow up behind our companion here. If I can get myself unstuck. Oh dear, just lost my summon. recall I said about activating our great room? This is how we do it with these. Sucker punch to the side. Most likely from the jump. Going to drop back down. I'm going to go and see if I can get a replacement summoning, because I'll be honest, we're going to... Oh, actually there's two ahead. I'll try and grab both of them, I think. So without help we are going to potentially struggle against the boss, because it's a... it's called I think it's called a scolipede, or it's basically a scorpion. Not a scorpion, a centipede type boss. And he's got some pretty deadly attacks. We are going to have to be very, very careful when we take him on. Oh, we've got someone that likes the belt. Okay, well, let's show our respect. That sword he's wielding is actually quite a powerful blade as well. I've seen that one in action. Actually, to be fair, we got wailed on by it outside thinking about it. Is something going to come through or what? Sucker punched, let's be honest. Let's call it what it is. Get to that corpse up there. One thing I can't stand, it's an invader interfering with my videos. Get out of here. No. Behave. How is he? Get lost, you runt. Stay gone. Maximise my chances of being able to boss this boss if I can. get my great sword sorted out. So let's go ahead and see if we can't bring the boss down. Oh, there it is. Up we go. Oh, I missed a body. Let's grab that a second. We'll grab all the runes we can get. We'll grab this as well, because that's Sombering Stone 4s, and we'll need those later. And believe me, the further up the ranks you go with the stones, the more expensive they become. So if you can find any stones lying around on the walls, grab them, because believe me, you're saving yourself a lot of runes in the long run, trust me. Now, I make these mistakes so you don't have to. That's what I've always said in all of my walkthroughs and playthroughs and whatnot. That's boss is a pain in the butt. He's quite fast. He fires off poison projectiles as well. Oh yes, of course he does have his sting as well. So I'm gonna go just here and there, because I feel that it's a safer option, because ultimately we do want this guy dead, so I don't want to be swinging too much, because if I swing too much I burn my stamina out and it gets a bit annoying. So, you know, we've got to be careful. What's going on with my throat? See, just wiped like most of my stamina bar out literally with one hit, and that's the last thing you need, so gotta be careful. Because it was stunned. And just to put it out there, actually, for any Dark Souls that watch this, that have linked with me before, that will recognise me. If I've ever hidden at the back of an arena before when I've summoned you up, it's not because I'm being lazy or anything, it's because I've been stuck on a fight for God knows how long, and I just want to get it done at this point, and basically usually it'll also be probably 3/4 of the way through the fight as well, and it's like, actually you lot have done some really hard work, you know, bringing this boss down. And I kind of don't want to botch it now at this point when we've come so far. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and get out of here. And now that we've got the bell bearing that we need, go ahead and give that some relax some fight. We're going to do now. So we're going to offer him the Somber Miner's Bell Bearing 1. Now there are more of these, but for now we just need this one. As you can see, it's unlocked Somber Smithing Stone 2 and 1. And this is where we'll fill using some of these. Blacksmith, and we're going to see about getting some levels onto the sword in question. And we might actually finally be able to switch over to it on fast. I mean, I can already wield it, it's just I didn't want to yet because it's weaker than what we're currently wielding. I wanted to wait until I got the strength on it up a bit more. Additional items required. Oh, Sumber Smithing Stone 3, which we don't have access to just yet. But I think that might have just made it powerful than what we were using. Still got a bit of a ways to go, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull it out now. I've waited long enough, I feel. On the recording. Still got a lot of dungeons and stuff over in this area to deal with. I feel like it's worth waiting a little bit before we do. We're going to wrap the episode up in a minute, but just to clarify where we're headed next, we're going to beam back to whichever very site it is that leads up through here, and we're going to be heading up north next, I think, into you know what, I actually can't remember what it's called, but we'll find out in the next episode anyway. Take care folks, and we'll see you. Bye for now.